Hello and welcome back again to my channel for yet another video. I mentioned it a video or so ago, but year-end top nines. I've already done my top 9 of the shoes that released in 2023. Now onto the list of all the shoes I picked up in 2023, or at least my favorite 9. So, little disclaimer before we go into this. Last year, the year before, the two lists were pretty different, and that's why I did both videos. This year I have kind of cut back, and I don't really have many things left on my old grail list to go and get. So actually the two lists are very similar. This will be a much quicker video because of that, because I don't want to go over stuff that I've already very recently done. But there were a couple of nice little gems in here that I did want to include in here. And also I thought, rather than doing an honorable mentions like I did last time, I'm going to do a real quick section before we get into that top 3 on things I'm looking forward to in 2024. Cool, so before we get into it, quick fit check up here. So today I have on I think they're 2019 Jordan 3 Knicks. I think it was the last pair they did before the new mold in 2020 when they changed the shape. Again, the Fiji THRT denim, been in these jeans all autumn winter. Really love the shade of blue. Just a cotton on under tee, like a cream color, and then washed Buchanan LL Bean flannel, and then again the New York Mets fitted from New Era that I wore a couple of videos ago. I think it was for the MX1 collection video. Put a link up here to that. So usually I've got quite a few hats. I don't really buy them this frequently normally, but liked the blue and stuff with the shoes and with the shirt. So cool. Okay, so now let's get into it. Top 9 pickups, and if I have worn any of these, I think a couple of them I definitely have. I'll shoot in some images up here of the top down shots I took on that day. Cool. Let's get into it. Cool. So starting off with number 9. This is the Air Jordan 3 Palomino, and will not stand on ceremonies, as I showed these in the top 9 of 2023 pairs, because this is the 2023 Palomino. There isn't one from another year, but there they are in at number 9. Cool, and then back for number 8. Again, I'm going to whistle stop this because we saw them a few days ago. 2023 Jordan 1 True Blue. Still think they're hugely underrated, but there you go. Not many people like them. I love them. Cool, and then again moving swiftly into number 7. Not heard anyone say they dislike them, but they definitely weren't one of the bigger shoes of the year, and that is the Jordan 3 Wizards PE. Cool, and then in at number 6, again I'm cheating in this video, double pairs. You've seen them before, the big bubbles, OG Red, OG Obsidian. They're both beautiful, great shape. Really like the shape on these pairs, and again hoping for the Royals and the Aquas next year. Okay, cool, and then in at number 5 is the 2023 Jordan 4 Craft series in the Proton Dust, which came out in the spring, and then the Medium Olive, which came out in the fall. Yeah, both amazing shoes. Really like the Craft. Another Craft will come up in the section about 2024. Cool, and then in at number 4, the first pair that isn't from this year, the 2022 Nike Air Max 1 from the Ugly Duckling pack, and the name of this is Pecan, or it's yellow or pecan. Just an amazing Air Max 1. Again, it's in my silhouette selections video very recently. Just all over suede. Love the hits. These are worn, so we'll put an image there. Just really enjoyed wearing these and kind of didn't stop staring down at them all day when I wore them. So yeah, there you are in at number 4. Cool, and now before we get into the top 3 section, I just wanted to run through, and I'll insert some images if there are any either real life images just yet, or if there's not, and there's some kind of mock-ups. I'll insert some mock-ups too. I'll try to signify where it's a mock-up also. So yeah, a couple of pairs I'm really looking forward for in 2024. Chlorophyll Air Max 1, rumours of a Pata retro. I think it will be a different shoe. I don't think there are any images. If I do find any, I will, I'll put them up there. I'm just going to put here the older pair from, they must be nearly 20 years old now, but I'll put them up there. If I can find anything, I'll put it up here, but I don't think, at least at the time of shooting, there are any even mock-ups. Cool. The Ivory Jordan 3, quite early on in the year, so there are actual images now. Put an image up here. Really like the look of those. Just another nice light pair, kind of a mixture of kind of like gum and white and a little bit of grey in there. They look really good. The Green Glow Jordan 1, not 100% just yet. I've seen some very, very early images. Not sure if I'll buy them, just kind of interested in see what they look like. The Black Toe Reimagined Jordan 1, there are no images just yet. Unless they really drop the ball on it, I cannot imagine I won't go for that, because it's the only OG outside of the metallics that I don't have. Should be good. The Fear Jordan 4, they did the 3 in 2023, and now they're doing the 4 in 2024, and I guess they're going to do the Fear 5s in 25. The Military Blue with the Jordan 4 with the OG specs image here. This is the shoe that if I can only get one pair next year, it will be those. Amazing looking early images. And then the A Ma Maniére 3 and 4, they're both mock-ups, but I'll put both pictures out there. So very, very Jordan heavy, but that's mainly because Jordan are the first brand, or the earliest brand usually, to release the images. Cool. All right, so into the top 3, and as you can see here, this is the 2023 Jordan White Cement 3 Reimagined. Again, can't really say enough about the shoe. It is my favorite sneaker of all time. I now own these, the 2013s and the 2018 Super Bowl. So that is my number 3. Cool. And then I've kind of cheated again. I know I showed the Super Orange from Ronnie Fike and Asics as my number 1 for 2023 pairs. Bundling them in with the Super Yellow, same drop a week or so later or earlier. I can't remember which one went first. I think the orange was first and then the yellow. I hit retail on this pair from the app. Harden the Paint image up here of his Instagram alley-ooped me these for retail. So got both for retail, which is great. Didn't get the third pair, but I'm going to cop them very soon. But yeah, as a bundle, they kind of came in at number 2. And if this won my 2023 of the year, you know the number 1 now is going to be a special shoe. Cool. And then in at number 1, as you can see here, reviewed them earlier in the year, the 2022 Selecta Bisso and Kangaroos R1 Coil Trout 2. So the second rendition of their Trout collaboration. You might not be able to see. If you can't see this on the heel tab here, I will shoot an image here. 319 of 500. So they say these Nikes are rare. There's 500 of these on the planet, and that's across all sizes. So this US 11 and a half. My guesstimate is there's probably 20, 25, maybe 30 of this size. So very, very limited, just super, super premium. Anyone watching who's never owned any Roos, as they're typically called, it's definitely worth investing in. These are going to be straight back on foot in spring, summer. I'm not going to wear these in winter, mainly because like you get any rain on this and it's screwed. But yeah, just a super, super nice colorway. All of the grays. There's like a lot of storytelling here. I will link here the video that I did on these. I can't do it for every single video because you can only insert a certain amount on YouTube, but I will put this because it's the winner. But yeah, there's not really much more I can say really about the shoe other than it's just beautiful. One thing is the dye on these, so this is fish scale. Again, I'll shoot an image here if this doesn't come through very well. Here, the red and the black is all actual fish scale recycled. One word of warning, if you wear these with white socks, that fish scale will bleed onto the sock. I don't know if it does it every time, but definitely the first wear, it bled onto the socks. I kind of used the same sock again, I'd washed it and it still had some of the dye on there, so I couldn't really tell if it bled again the second wear. But yeah, just bear that in mind, I guess, if you're buying this. There's also a bunch of other really cool roos. They do lots of collaborations. It's all handmade in Germany, as you can see from this. Yeah, that's my number one for the year. So onward and upward into 2024. Another video I've really enjoyed making. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. That's it from me. Over and out.